Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Alpha Omega occasionally. Today we're in Klong Lawang, and that's in Pontootene. And it's the middle of, well, it's not the middle of nowhere. It's been swallowed up by Bangkok in the last, well, since I've been here in the last 12 years. When I say swallowed up, you could be in Rangsit from here in about a 10-minute drive, give or take. But that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is no one cares where I am. No one gives a damn. Because in Thailand, nobody cares about you. The chances are you came to Thailand on your own. Or if you're planning on coming to Thailand, I better get out of this fella's way, because he doesn't care about me. He's driving a pickup and he's pulling in here. But you came to Thailand on your own. And the chances are, if you're not already in Thailand, you're planning to come on your own. Some of us come here because we choose to be on our own. I like my isolation, I said it before. But you see, when you're alone in a foreign country, it can get a bit daunting. And that's one of the reasons I pointed out in my last video that a lot of fellas are leaving Thailand. Now, it's not about financial reasons, but another reason they're leaving is because they feel like outsiders. And you'll always be the outsider, without a doubt. You'll never be a Thai. It doesn't matter if you're one of those very, very few, they're like hen's teeth, foreigners, i.e. farang, I hate that term, you know that, who have been privileged enough to get a Thai passport. Even if you do that, you're still not going to be Thai. You might be Thai on paper, but you're not going to be Thai, and that's a fact. Maybe it's a good feeling, because nobody cares about you. You don't have any responsibility to anybody else. And you can do what you want to do. But you see, as I said, if that's the case, that you can do what you want to do, you're a lot better off if you have the money to do what you want to do. They say the best things in life are free, and they are. Look where I am. By the banks of this lovely, in inverted commas, canal. So where are you? Are you here and are you somebody who nobody cares about? Or are you here and have the benefit, like me, of having a wife who genuinely cares about you and a family who genuinely care about you? There's very, very few people that I know that can say that. But you see, you could be confused into thinking that the Thai authorities care about you, because they want to see you every 90 days. Every 90 days you have to do your report. I mean, what is that? I mean, I don't know. I'm not criticising it. Oh no, I have to do it. Not criticising it for one moment. But why? Why? If you're on a 1-year visa, why is it necessary to report every 90 days? You'd think they cared about you but wanting to see you, but I don't think they really do. Do you? It's okay to be on your own if you've got lots of money, because you can afford to fill in your time doing activities that fill in your time. But if you're on a limited budget, like I mentioned in my last video, like I am, like a lot of the guys who are watching this video are, if you're on a limited budget, you can't afford to be manipulating your time in order to give. You can't afford to be spending time, spending money in order to escape the isolation and the loneliness and the fact that nobody cares about you. As I said, I'm lucky I've got a wife and a son. My son cares about me, I care about him. My wife cares about me, I care about her. But how many guys have come to Thailand and married a girl and paid for the house and all the rest of it, and then she divorces him and he's left with nothing? Because if you buy a house in Thailand, you can't own the ground. Now, I know there's certain loopholes around that, like about buying a business or something, but generally speaking, oodles of guys have bought houses, and of course the ground is in the wife's name, And when they get married, she divorces him and the whole family move into the house and he's left with nothing. I have actually met more than one guy like that. I met one guy many years ago. I was drinking on the street down in Wigwang outside the mother-in-law's house. And along walked this Finnish guy. I used to sit in the table on the street. And I used to meet lots of people that way. And I met this Finnish fella. And one of the reasons I remember him, well, a lot of reasons I remember him, you'll find out this little story why I remember him. But he used to drink Jameson straight, neat. I was drinking a bottle of Jameson with soda and ice and soda. And he just drank it straight. Imagine, what the hell? Actually, he could drink worse things straight. By the way, it's 40 degrees. I said it in the car, 40 degrees today. Anyway, the Finnish fella. He sat down with his neat whiskey. And I asked him, obviously during the conversation, I inquired as to what he was doing in Thailand, this, that and the other. Turned out he was on a 2-week holiday. But he had been living here. There's a car, got to get out of his way. He doesn't care about me. Oh fuck, he's just dropped someone off. But he had been living in Thailand, I think for about 5 or 6 years prior to that. And he got divorced. And the same thing happened to him. He bought the house, she owned the land, they got married, built the house, whatever it was, and the whole family moved in and he was chucked out. He ended up moving back to Finland, and to rub salt into the wound, so did she, because guess what? She got a Finnish passport. There's no way he'd get or I'd get a Thai passport because I'm married to a Thai. It doesn't work that way, but it works that way for my wife. Or any Thai wife. Well, it depends on what country you're from, but if from any country in the EU, I know from Ireland, all my wife has to do is go back to Ireland and live there for 4 out of the next 5 years or something like that. It's probably less because we have an Irish son, and she'll get the passport. You could live here for 99 out of the next 100 years and you won't get a Thai passport because nobody cares about you. In my opinion, in my experience, the people who care less about you or the least about you in Thailand are other farang. Nobody really cares about you, but other farang are the ones that care least about you. Because I did say earlier on that it's a transient place by its nature. People breeze through, they come and go. So don't rely, this is my advice, don't rely on anyone in Thailand other than yourself. Unless you're lucky enough to be married to a genuine, and I'll say that again, a genuine Thai girl. And there are loads of those girls around. But trying to find them in bars and clubs in Pattaya and Phuket, it's almost impossible. I met my wife in a bank. I opened a bank account. That's how I met my wife. A normal person. And I can say that she does care about me. But if I wasn't bringing in the money, if I didn't have money, I think that caring. Hello? I think that caring would be out the window. It'd be very, very short-lived. But you could probably say that in any culture, in any country. The two biggest things that break up relationships are infidelity and money, and their lack of, let's say. You see, you might question me and say, I'm not on my own, I've got lots of mates. I got mates I met at the bar, I got mates I met at the beach, I got mates I met God knows where. Well, you see, Thailand is transient. For us, it's transient. We don't belong here. And I cannot tell you how many farang acquaintances, friends, let's say, that I've met that are no longer around. And I mean physically no longer around, i.e. they've moved on. In my 12 years in Thailand, I have got to know many, many people. Many, many farang. And it's just here today, gone tomorrow. And that's one of the reasons I hate drinking in bars in places like Sukhumvit and Phuket and Pattaya and all those places. Because the guys you meet, and I include myself in this, when you get drunk, of course you know, you talk bullshit. I talk bullshit when I'm drunk. Some people say I talk bullshit either way. But that increases your sense of isolation and being alone. When you wake up in your little condo, wherever it may be, all alone on a Sunday morning after the Saturday night, and the floozy you've been with has gone, and you've offloaded 3,500, 4,000 baht. Then you realise nobody cares about you in Thailand. They only care about what's in this kapao stang, your wallet. That's the fact. That is a fact. I am lucky. I have a very good wife and I have a wonderful son. It's not beautiful. It's a pity. It's a pity it's so dirty. There's dead fish. I was doing a bit of magnifishing in that a few weeks ago. There's dead fish floating on top of that. So obviously there's some kind of chemical in it. I don't know. But if that was a river, look how inviting that would be on a day like today, 40 degrees. You can see the sweat is pumping off me. So, who cares about you in Thailand? I'd love to know. Do you feel cared for in Thailand? Honestly, it's a question. It's a question. I care about myself. Of course I do. We all do. Some people think I don't care about myself because I drink too much. I don't drink that much. I don't drink until 6 in the evening. I'm not a drinker, I'm not that kind of drinker. But I must say, I do enjoy, after a day like this, the blistering day, after a day of making YouTube videos and doing the other things I have to do, I love coming up here and sitting in my little office area and editing the video and putting it up on YouTube, because then I don't feel that nobody cares, because I get so much interaction from you guys and I really appreciate that. I really mean that. That's actually one of the reasons I do YouTube. There's more than one reason, but that's definitely one of the reasons I do YouTube, because I feel cared about. People put posts on Facebook and they wait for the thumbs up, they wait for the like, because it gives them this feeling of being cared about and being wanted. And that's what we all want. We all want recognition, but you won't get much recognition in Thailand, that's for damn sure. Culturally, they've seen farang come and go over the years, and they offer you nothing but a passing friendship. And you let me know if you think I'm wrong. I'm going to get in and out of this heat. It's absolutely roasting, toasting. If you agree with me about not being cared about in Thailand, let me know. Let me share your experience. I'll do my best to get back to the comments on this one, because it's a very poignant subject. It's a very touchy subject. Because have we got the confidence in ourselves to say, yes, I feel alone, yes, I don't feel wanted, yes, nobody cares about me in Thailand. So there you go, lads. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have done, make sure you click that like button, the share button, subscribe button. Do all those wonderful things. And I'll bring you back another wonderful video very soon. Look at this. Thanks for joining me. 40 degrees, huh? At 4 o'clock. See you again.